Vitaraga bhaya krodha, yes. Attachment, fear and anger. Three emotions. Now you and I, we live in this world with hundreds of emotions. Of all those emotions, the teacher here specifically mentions that a man of perfection is one who is not caught within the web of raga, bhaya, krodha. Raga, attachment, bhaya, fear, anger. Why is it that only these three are mentioned? These three are interconnected. Once you have got attachment with someone, you are always afraid of its security. Your child. The fellow has gone and he said that he will come at 8 o'clock and 8 o'clock is 8:30 and he has not come. Fear. You start seeing him in accident, almost you start phoning up the police or all the hospitals. You will never think that he will come another 1 hour, let me, he is a youngster, he must have met some friends and all. No. Who? He on whom you have got an attachment. Even if you have got attachment with money and you have got it in the pocket, no going on the road. 100 times your hand goes there, and that is how the pickpocketer understands that that pocket is full of it. Now, after some time, the fear suddenly removed. So let us say that your son gone out and you are worried. You are very much worried. You are on the point of phoning up the hospitals. 1 or 2 hours late, and the boy slowly comes into the house. He knows that your father and mother are very anxious people, and then I don't know what will happen. He quietly comes making the minimum noise. And the daddy is standing there in the darkness watching whether my son has come or not. Who? And the son says, it's me. What is me? The moment you heard that it is me, that fear gone. What is the emotion? That fear emotion in you, that attachment which created a fear emotion, when it is suddenly found that it is all false and it is all it is not necessary, that fear turns into terrible anger. Vita, raga, bhaya, krodha. Those are people, men of realization, the men of saintly people or the prophetic people. They are all people who have left these three from them. Oh, Swamiji, 3 of them to leave? No. If you leave raga, the other 2 have left. The other 2 are consequences. He has no attachment to the world of objects. Therefore, there is neither fear nor anger. It is always because of your attachment that you get fear and anger. Such an individual who is not tossed about by the external situations around him, such an individual is called a man of perfection. For a moment, slowly consider, when do you say that your circumstances are unconducive? When do you say that circumstances are conducive? Think. When things happen in the world outside, which are conducive to your own vasanas, your own tendencies, your own ideas and values, you say it's a wonderful situation. That party was great. Why? There was lot of things to smoke. It's wonderful. Why? Because you want that That is your habit, and it was available in another party. That party, and I never a year afterwards will go there. Why? Everything vegetarian and nothing to smoke. Why? My expectation was different, and it is something unconducive circumstances. So long as you and I are living with the past with us, guided by the tendencies in us, you will recognize and cannot escape escape conducive and unconducive circumstances. Once the vasanas are exhausted, you are no more living at the mental and intellectual level. You have identified with a higher state of consciousness. Such an individual is neither affected by conducive circumstances or unconducive circumstances. You are not living in the immediate joys of the external world, in contact with the external world, but you are living in a continuous, perpetual spring of bliss, which is the nature of the highest state of reality. Such an individual is called one who is well established in the higher state.